Welcome back to building a mega factory. My name is Diablo, and today I found out they broke my train system. And I have no idea what I'm going to do about that. So they implemented a well, not 0.16, obviously, as you probably are all aware of. But with 16.1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, I don't know. I can't remember. Good morning, Mr. Jordi Stoop. Good morning. Mike, good day to you too, sir. Welcome to the stream, to everyone. So, at some point, they changed the way the trains behave, and they now will no longer search for an available station. They will just search for the closest station, meaning I will have this behavior. Instead of this train deciding, well, this one's occupied so I can go there, it's actually decided, you know what, I'll just wait. Which is more than a little bit annoying, I have to say. So, and I have no idea, well, I have a slight inkling of what to do about it. The underground belt trick is broken too. Okay, we'll get to that later. Because this is a little bit, well, I don't know if it's more annoying, but because I haven't checked the other one out yet. But this is quite significant, I'd have to say. Yeah, because I don't know directly how to fix that for now. So, instead of what I was actually planning on doing, which was trying to... let me get to my train and not get stuck behind a power pole. Wait, why are there two here? Go away. As a matter of fact, go away. Don't... Oh, well, I do need you. All right, fine. That one. Perfect. I was actually planning on doing a lot about... Oh, my train's over there. The new science setup, because they changed the purple science requirements. So I wanted to change that and build a new one. And now I have to figure out how to fix my trains. So I thought I'd do that on stream. I guess I could. Is there... Yeah, I can't go there. Oh, but I have private IC east. Fine, I can go there. One thing I do like about the new update, well, there's a lot of things I like about the new update, let's be honest. It is a really good update. One of the things, however, is I can now do that. And move my train stations up. Well, at least if I don't go outside the scope of the screen that I'm in. So I can put my stuff and my steel stations, my stuff and most important stations that I'm working on at the moment at the top. So now I can go to east. Wait, did I get into the train? Yes, I did get into the train. So that's a nice feature they added. But I'm not too thrilled about them breaking the trains. And I'm not entirely sure why that is. Or why they decided to do that, actually. Point is, it worked fine, right? What does it matter if it uses a little bit more fuel to get to a station at the other side of the world? Fuel is not that hard to come by. So I don't understand this decision, like at all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Is there a way for me to, because that's my question, of course, now. Is there a way for me to turn off this station? I mean, that won't do anything for the train right behind it, but it might do something for the train that's there. Which is apparently now incapable of deciding to go anywhere else. Again, now there's another one there. Is there a way for me to tell this station to turn off when there's an actual train there? can't connect. I don't believe I can connect rail, right? Or can I? No, I cannot. That's unfortunate. Whoops. No. So, how would I do that? Mike says, congrats on 100 episodes. Thank you, man. That's, wait, what are you? Okay, so now you've decided to go somewhere else? I don't understand this logic. It was at the wait, why is it turned off now? Oh, shoot. That's because I did that. Anyway, thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. I am very happy that I made it to 100 episodes again with this series. Yeah, I hope to, you know, get to a point where I have research going again soon, so we can have a multiplayer session of this map. You know, adding more train stations, adding more mines, making sure that we reach a certain goal. Like I said before, that I've no idea what that goal should be. I believe I jokingly said like 50 mining research or something, which would take like 1 billion hours, I think. No, depending on how fast, how big I build, but maybe 25. I don't know. We should find a goal to set and then do something with a multiplayer session. That would be, I think that would be great. Right. However, now we have the problem on how am I going to solve this issue. Whoops. Oh, I'm still in. Never mind. I was still in the radar mode. All right. What can I do? Let me at least connect you to you to see what that does. That gives me. Read train contents. Read stopped train. When a train is stopped at the train station, a signal is sent with a unique number for that train. Yeah, but in my experience, that train number always changes. We tried it a long time ago with the stuff station, and every time a train went there, it had a different number. So every time you change something about the rail system, it changes numbers. Timothy Heatland says, how about what you did at the other copper stations? Please explain. I have no idea what you were talking about. Apparently I did something at another train station, another copper station. I just don't know what you mean. The strange thing is, however, about this entire system is that, as you can see, it can clearly still make decisions on where to go with train stations that have the same name. Because this train stop is called Train Stop Copper Unload Copper Ore, which is, you know, brilliant. But so is this one. And somehow the train decided, okay, so you are occupied, I can then go there. So why didn't doesn't the train do that for the other stations as well? Because it can clearly make that distinction. At some point during its travel, it can say, well, that's occupied, I can go there, or I can go there, or whatever. But for some reason, it doesn't do that for... See? Perfect. It doesn't wait there. It doesn't act stupid. It acts in a reasonable, rational fashion. Yeah. Well, Mike, I will definitely keep that in mind. Mike says, I would love to take part in a multiplayer session. I will definitely keep that in mind, Mike. But why is it able to make distinctions here? Apparently, this one decided to go there, which is fine by me. But Why? Why can it make this decision, but not, apparently, I have no idea why, make that decision here? As in, all right, I'm waiting for that station, it's occupied, let's go somewhere else. I just don't understand. Sorry. Timothy, if you could tell me, Dark Anthurian says grads on 100, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Timothy, if you could tell me what I did at the other copper stations that you were referring to, I might be able to do that again if it was, relevant. So, I want to enable or disable, but the only thing I can enable or disable, the only condition I can give it is, dynamite cliff explosives. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay. The only thing I can do is, talk about to enable or disable is have it look at physical objects, not at the train itself, not if the train station is occupied. Oh, I turned it off again, didn't I? Yeah, well, that's fine. So I could do that. I could, of course, always do that by having just these boxes wired up and just enabling or disabling the train, or rather the station, based on the amount of ore there is. I mean, I guess that would solve it a little bit, but it wouldn't be. At least let's at least try it. So we stick in these, so everything's connected now. We kill that one. Make another red one. There we go. Connect that to that. Now, how many is in there? 52,000. Are you almost full? I have no idea. You're almost empty, actually. Wait. Why are you almost... And this is almost full. I don't have half trains coming here. So why would this be... And I need more stuff going in, so I need to connect that copper mine as well, because these lines are almost empty anyway. Okay, so let's... I don't know. How much is in there now? 51. Alright, we'll say that we will enable it if there is more than 50 in there. If copper ore is bigger than, let's say, 50,000. So it should be disabled now. Is it though? Yes, it is. Okay, so all the other trains should now, in theory, be going down there. Well, there's all. Why is there already one there? Oh well, that's logical because I killed it. But there's the second one, so that works. And that should have. Okay, so it doesn't have to choose anymore. I want to know if it can choose between these two now. It won't move. The train is going into that roundabout where the train is getting copper ends it. Wait, what? Dark Anthurian. It won't move because the train is going into that roundabout where the train getting oh, really? You think that's it? Hang on. Wait. I will just do that for now. Let all the trains get back here. Did I just miss something that obvious? No, because it's blue. And it should be able to reconnect to that one, shouldn't it? Ah, no, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Because this is a rail signal, this is part of the same block, and the text of the update said it will re-evaluate once it gets out of the block, not once it gets into the block, as it did before. So that means once it passes this light, it has no option but to wait. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, Timothy. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, the wires. But I think I could solve this. I mean, if everything is going to get stuck anyway, I might as well do that. And see what happens. Now, if the wow, words are hard today apparently. If the third train now stops here, it is not a block issue. It is truly they've broken the train issue. So it's clearly occupied and it's not going anywhere. So it doesn't seem like that's the problem, Dark Anthurian. It was a good guess though. It seemed logical. Unfortunately, it should have changed its direction at this rail signal. Unknown developer says hello. Well, hello to you too. And welcome to the stream. Cool. Unknown developer says, good that you're playing Factorio. I'm doing it too. Well, cool, man. It is a fantastic game. Put up... wait. Christian Negro says, hello! Well, hello to you too, Christian. Welcome to the stream. Jordi says, pick up a signal. Now it visualizes the blocks. Unknown developer, please don't advocate for your own channel. I might have to ban you for that. Jordi says, pick up a signal. It now visualizes the blocks. All right, that's a good point. So we do that. Okay, so this is clearly a different block than that. We've got a yellow block, red block, yellow block, and then a blue block. So it should be able to renegotiate the direction. Okay, unknown developer. You were posting a lot. I'm trying to read everything. I am going to be playing multiplayer. And it's cool that you're a bit of a veteran, so that is very nice. I believe we have a few of those in the chat. 800 hours. You've played for 800 hours. Cool. I've clocked in about 1500 right now, so thanks. And you would like to sub for me? Cool. So, Jordi, there's a normal signal on the left side and on the chain. Normal signal on the left side and on the chain. Yes, this one. I just placed that because I wanted to break up the block of rail signals, or sorry, chain signals that was going all the way there, to try and see if I could make it redirect to the other station. Apparently it's still not working. And since the blocks are, well, clearly defined, it should be able to renegotiate even at this point to go to the other station. So I have no idea. I think it's just... No, I don't know. I really don't know. So I think I'm stuck with doing the thing with the red wire again. Even though this is a different block, and it should, once getting out of a block, renegotiate, right? I'm going to fix my roundabout again, otherwise this is going to be looking stupid. There we go. So does that change the blocks actually? It doesn't even change the blocks. So every rail, or no, let me rephrase that. Chain signals do not create a singular long block. They actually still create separate blocks between every signal in a block. Like here, from this chain signal to this chain signal to this rail signal is one block. So there should not be a problem, and yet there is. Okay, so now it's stopping up there again. If I turn this on again, now it should have turned that off. Can it now renegotiate to go somewhere else? Because I believe, no, it's on. There's too much stuff in here. Yeah, there's too much stuff in here, so that would still create the same problem. You could put the normal signal in wrong spot. You put the normal signal in wrong spot. Okay, Timothy, where should I have put it then? Let me know and I'll try it out, because I really want this to work. Johnny says, what are these colors? Was there an update or something? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there was an update. 0.16 just dropped last week, man. And I believe, no, it was 0.16, not 1.16. And they're already at 0.16.4, which in fact broke the entire train system. And that means now we can see the blocks in our rail system. So it makes it a little bit easier, or actually a lot easier, to set up your signaling. So you know what part belongs to what part, and you don't miss signal anything, which is quite cool. I like that addition. Yeah, so, but this is still not working. This is not emptying out fast enough. So I have a problem. And the only thing I probably could do, hey, at Diablo, if you host a multiplayer, I could help and stuff, so I couldn't destroy your base. Okay, unknown developer says he wants to help on a multiplayer. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Where was I? Yes. So I'm screwed, basically. Because this is not going to empty out fast enough. I'm going to make this signal bigger. I'm going to say 60,000. Now that would force the rest of the trains out. Let's see. Yeah, it is still there, so let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes. I've put it at 60. I can always change it to, you know, something else. It's a good question, actually. Can I can select this. Oh, I can even update that, so I can do that from anywhere. That would mean that trains would now be going here, hopefully. Yeah, because that train just, and that train. Perfect. All right, that's exactly what I wanted. So I guess I can now do what I wanted to do in the first place, which is work on my purple science, because I have to rebuild that, because they changed the recipe for that. Wait, what? There's a train stuck here. Okay, can fix that. Not a problem. This station is empty, right? So I can use that. Load coals. Perfect. Do I have that? Yeah. Let me drag that up. And let's go there. So. Johnny Mellon actually says you can use gimmicks to set a condition that only activates the station if every block has more than enough to fill one wagon. Every loading block. Yeah. Yeah, that's an option, and we could blueprint that, and that should be... But if it's loading too fast, aka there's too much material coming in, not sure if that... I don't know, maybe that could work. We could always try it. That's a definite possibility. Why are you stuck? Because you have no fuel. Wait, didn't I build a... Oh! I never built the fuel line here. Whoops. Well, stuff happens, I suppose. Might as well go and fix that. Otherwise this train's going to get stuck here, and I don't want that. Go. I'll just use this train for a little while. Oh, and I need... Oh, I can't do that. I wanted to do something else whilst I was here. Oh well. Can't do that. Well, that's fine. Boy, trains are slow when they are using coal. Alright, so we want fuel. The quickest way to do that is by going like that. And just having it load fuel directly from the train itself. Now, I would like to go back to where I was so I can actually finish what I was doing. Oh, it's actually empty as well. Cool. Wait, why is this? They turned the solar panels blue. I didn't notice that before. Oh well. So, I'm trying to think of what to do. I'm not going to do anything about the trains right now because I'm hoping... I'm truly hoping that it won't be necessary. Then again, apparently I'm not using enough coal or copper. Wait, why am I not using copper? You are batteries. Well, we're not using those yet. Green chips. Green chips is fine. Red. Science. Well, we're not doing science, so load copper plates. So that should be fine as well. So there's only actually one train running to this station. Oh, hang on. I want to get off. Thank you. Whoopsie daisy. Right. Can I get rid of this thing already? Let's focus on something else. Otherwise, this entire live stream is going to be about that one rail station, loading station, and I don't want to have that happen. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be that interesting to watch. That can go, and that can go, and that can go, and all of that can go. You three are done. You two are done. You are done. Wait, I'm still loading? I don't want to do that. Stop it. Hang on, I need to redo this entire area. Alright. No, no, I don't need more locomotives. Thank you. I think I can do without. The rocket fuel is actually... you know what? I'll take this away as well. The rocket fuel is actually good enough to make it fast enough. Hang on, I need this one. No, that one. Turn it around. I can make that a little bit lower, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Ah, it's back again. That's actually a good thing. The fact that there's no power is actually a very bad thing. Let me get their power. Alright, cool. Hopefully this will empty out soon enough, and then I can send it to that train station, and it will be out of the way, because that's what this is all about. The other thing that this was about was trying to get this coal as gone as soon as possible. Now, since it's no longer that big, I thought I might as well add some. We have to rebuild this, right? This is going to not be used anymore because the recipe for purple science doesn't actually include the level 1 assembler anymore, which saves me a lot of input. So I can take all of this away. I don't need to blueprint it. Well, I've already blueprinted it, but I don't need to blueprint it now because I'm not going to be using it again. Wait, where's the power? Just stick it in there somewhere. What I want to have, actually, is the beacons. So I can actually use those at the mining stations and have it mine at a ridiculous rate. Hopefully. Johnny Mellon says, you could remove everything but the boxes. Turn it into a loading state, into unloading, and get it in the boxes station below. True. That's actually a good point. Yeah, let's do that. After, of course, I speed this up. There we go. You would... Yeah, rightly, Johnny says, they changed the recipe? What the hell? Did Angel or Bob start working there? Well, it's a good question. With the changes they've been doing. Wait, is that all the speed mod? Okay, that's unfortunate. That's fine. Let's speed this thing up first, and then we can... Okay. Wait, why isn't this... Well, it should help in any case. I need some power over there. I can use that one. There we go. Make it as fast as possible. And then, yes, we can. We can actually... I'll make a private station here for myself, because I need to leave that train somewhere. So, let's see. We want our rail block. We want, I don't know. It doesn't really matter where it is. Just need a way to get in and out. Ah, there's the train again. Maybe it'll empty it out now this time. And I won't actually have to redirect them anywhere. So this is an in. Wait, why can't I? Oh, whoops. This is an in. Please tell me that. Yes, perfect. Awesome, awesome. Now I need an out, which would be this one. And then we can block off the entire thing with lights. Okay, let's see what Timothy Heatland says. The spot you put normal signal does not allow the train go, because the spot you put it leads to the coal station. You need to put the signal where the... trains go to the next station? I'm trying to understand, Timothy. I'm trying to read your sentence over and over to see if I understand what you mean. I put the signal... The spot you put normal signal does not allow the trains go. Because the spot you... Oh, I think I know what you mean. Alright, okay. I think I know what you mean. Let's see if we can fix that later. So that one connects to that one can go there. This one needs to be a double signal, otherwise it connects to itself. This one needs to be, oops, this one needs to be there. We want to disconnect, because blue is now connected to itself. See, these lights, or these, the way they show the blocks really works. Okay, perfect. So now this block is separated from that block. Perfect. That's an in, that's an out. Doesn't really matter because the rest is going to go away anyway, as long as this is separated. That is fine. Let's make this, I don't know, private science south. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So you, hopefully, nope. Doesn't need to stop anymore anyway. Private science south. Private science south. Until you're empty. Go. And I can just go. Oh, look at that. It didn't stop in anything. Because that's another update. The trains no longer have to stop and start. Oops, sorry. To go to a different station when you tell them to. Really nice update. Really nice update. Right, what have you all been saying? Okay, Timothy, I will try your idea a little later on. Mike says new recipes mean new designs. Fun time doing those. Not a bad thing, really. I totally agree. Johnny, well, you made a mega science setup. No fun redesigning those. Well, meh. There's a part of Factorio that is always going to be, whoops, there's something wrong. I need to redo this entire part. So, and this is a minor change. This is actually, I would have been more upset if they'd said, well, it's now actually 5 ingredients instead of 2. Adding 2 instead of removing 1, because adding means having more input, means your entire design philosophy has to change. Now it just is the size that changes, basically. This is running full, so we need to make a little bit more room. Luckily, I have this one. It's pointing down, so that's a good thing. It should be... Wait, what's going on here? There's 2 boxes here. Must have... Yeah, I misclicked the last time, probably. Because that makes no sense. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, it should be like that. And then... Yeah, so last time I clicked completely wrong. So we add that one, we add those ones. Do I have some dirt with me? Close that hole, close that hole. Well, hopefully that's enough to add another row to the entire setup. You know what, I'm just gonna go like this because that's easier. Like that. Fine. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that added a few more boxes. That should, I should get close to it being enough. Although I could always now just start doing this. because I'm going to be redirecting the coal that's up here anyway. So, why not? Like that, like that, like that, and like that. I'll leave these lines because I have to turn them around at some point. But now, let's make this an unloading station. Leave all the boxes. Oh, wait, before I do that, I want you to copy to there. So next time the train comes, it goes to the right station. And we can, this side is already entirely empty, so we can remove that. I want to remove this and these and these, and I believe that's it. Oh, and a light, apparently, because I see a light there. All right. Perfect. Just the way I wanted it. Awesome. Now, unloading station. Unloading station times 4. And all I have to do is match up the boxes, which would be there. Amazing. Ooh, go away, mosquito in my face. No, Johnny, we're not making that private station. Anyway, so that is emptying out. I guess we could make this a little bit neater by going like this. Go away. I'm being attacked by a mosquito. I hate mosquitoes. And yes, I know they're called mosquitoes, and I still hate them. And I don't know even why it's alive. Because let's face it, it's the middle of winter here, and there shouldn't be any mosquitoes. We can attach the fourth one there. Or the third one, rather. This one, however, is a little bit more tricky, so we'll do that like that. Is that 8? Yes, that is 8. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. So we can also just skip that one. Oh, it's exactly 8. Perfect. There. And then all we need to do is connect this to that. How much coal? Jeez, that's a lot of coal I have with me. Let me... nope. Empty that out. Remove that. Remove that. Okay, perfect. Right, so that now empties out into there. Probably not for long, but then this can empty out again. Redesigning this area. So we don't need as much because we have just removed a large part of this design. What do we need? Well, we need the engines. We've already got that design. So I'm not too worried about that. How will I implement it, though? That's a good question. I have lots of room because I've already decided... well, it's already been decided for us that we need more than one block. So we'll be using 2 blocks. So I'm not too worried about the room that I'm going to be using. And since we don't have as much need for input belts, because about 10 input belts just got taken away, I believe. I don't know. Maybe a little bit less, but we'll see. Yeah, let's try and figure this out. Check how much mine is there in the coal mine? Sure, Johnny, I can do that. There is about 49,000 left right now. But the train stations are already empty. And that means this will start flowing a little bit better. This one's already done, by the way. Yeah, this one's already done. This one's already done. So it is working quite fast, which is quite nice. We don't need this outer row anymore. Whoops, that killed the power. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, maybe I could shift it over a little, because this one's also done. And there's lots of stuff still here. So if I shift it up one, I could add another row of miners down here. And have that mine out twice as fast. That's actually not a bad idea. Let me... Nope, I didn't mean to grab that. Let me grab this. Because I can always shift that. Don't need to move that. Well, I do need to move that. So let me... like that. Alright. Let's remove this entire setup. Remove the power first so they don't mine anymore. Good. Let's wait for this to empty out so I don't pick up a billion pieces of ore. Alright, so now that that's done, where is my setup that I just... Oh yeah, of course I made another one. That one. So we need to shift this up. Oh, it's actually quite good that these are still there. So I can aim my setup to that. That was the pointing down part. So that was that one. Yeah. So let's... Oh, I can aim it by belt, of course. So I don't need that much room. So let's go up one, I suppose, because that allows me to add miners to the bottom. Yeah, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. Let's connect you there, and that will eventually start... Oh, what? I don't even need this top one anymore. I don't even need it anymore. We can remove this. Remove that. And then add these things. There we go. That is perfect. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh yeah, we can quick change that now. Have to be careful with that, actually. Wait, is F not pick up anymore? Oh, I'm stuffed. Okay, never mind. That's going to change soon anyway. Where did the beacons go that I just... Okay. I guess I'm not going to be using those. Let's see. Let's stick those in there and then just go like this. Whee! All the way over here. Kill the power for the moment. Kill that power for the moment. Alright. I guess I could just go like this. You know what? Can I stick it in the middle? No, I cannot. That's fine. Did I power everything now? Yes, I did power everything now. Right. No, except for the outer two ones. Well, we can just put a normal power pole there. That should... Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. You know what? I don't care. Like this. So hopefully this will make it go twice as fast. How much is in there? 46. Alright. We'll leave that and we'll start working on purple. I had 2 of these making purple. Now I do not. I'm stuffed. I need a box. I definitely need a box to stick stuff in. There we go. Let's get that one there. That one and that one. You know what? And that one, because I have to clean up this entire area. Okay, so this can all go. See, this is why I normally would do this offline and just show you the results, because this... I hope this is not too boring. Please let me know if it is. And please, of course, again, as I say every time, let me know if there's something wrong with the stream. So I can possibly correct it. Right, there's an empty box there. And we need to get rid of that. So we need to make some blueprints. We need to blueprint this setup, because this is working perfectly for what I need it to do. And that means you are not a part of it. And you can go a bit smaller, maybe. This would make... Johnny Mellon says, here come the boxes. Yep. I need to store my stuff somewhere. So this is the electric furnace part of the build. Fine. So that means we can now kill this. Unknown developer says it's fun. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've done that. Now we need a blueprint. I guess I can kill this setup because I'm never going to be using that again. A blueprint of this setup. I'll grab everything because I have no idea if that is going to work like that, but I don't want to take the chance that it's not. So that would be the actual purple science setup that we eventually will need. And now we can remove that too. And once that is removed, I'm probably going to get stuffed. How about throwing down a few roboports and robots to clean up the area and do something else in between? We're almost done. That's definitely a possibility. I'll agree to that. But hey, we have to make this purple science at some point. Alright, what if can I make one giant long one? Oh no, because I have to insert the electric furnaces. We only need half of the electric furnaces going into each side. So I could make that the direct feed. And then with the engines coming in from the factory beside it, we just have to sideload that. And then we can just directly output downward. And it would make it a little bit smaller, so that is good. Gives me a little bit more breathing room. I don't have to go all the way right up next to it. Although that's not really a bad thing. But I could say, you know, have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. And build it right. Oh, but I want to keep it level with that one. I think this is level. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is where we are going to be building. Hi man, the old coal loading train station can be removed now because the boxes holding coal is empty. True. Johnny Mellon says, we could just build our own setup with blackjack and hookers. Well, true. I really don't know how to respond to that. Okay, so let's remove this sideline because we are going to load it downward. And we are going to be loading it from up top, so we don't actually need this. Actually, we don't even need this. Because we only need 2 ingredients and only half a belt per ingredient to still have the 1,000 research packs per minute. Well, this is 500. We do it times 2, of course. But that would mean we could actually just go like this and have a normal center. We could then use that. Yeah, nobody cares. Like this to do that, because we don't actually need a special setup to pick up stuff, I believe. So that would actually simplify it quite a lot. The other side would be fed from there, so we would be feeding it there. Because if I stick in this one again, wait, let me do that a little bit more cleanly. I can delete that one and do it with a nice clean setup. Stick it in there and just turn around the belt. That way. Okay, and we don't need that one. This is loaded on the outside, and this is side loading on the inside. So that's perfect. Again, loading on the outside, side loading on the inside, perfect. One half a belt of one half a blue belt of purple science coming up. All right. Well, I can live with that. I want all of you, because I probably am going to need all of you. No? Okay, guess not. Let's get rid of this. Johnny, what are you saying? You could build the new science setup with ghosts and save quite some time. How would that save time? Not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I just want to finish this build. So we would input this from there. Let's keep it on the outside because I need to sideload it anyway. And we can keep this on the outside to sideload that. All we need to figure out then, of course, is... 1, 2, 3. Is how to get the engine. The engines in here. But I think I already see how I will do that. So if I go like this, and I go like... but if I join them at the hip... No, I can't join them at the hip, because then... No, can't do that. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So I'll have to separate them, which is not that terrible. I'm not that sad about it, because I can now go like this. Which means I could add you there. Which means, yeah, this is going to work out fine. We can sideload engines from here. From out here, probably. Like, how far can I do that? No, I might as well just only skip the inner part. Like this. And then this will come up like this. And then... Alright, so that should be enough. Of course, I still have to build the entire... engine part, but we already have that design. No need to run back and forth for items, and instant placing and deleting as opposed to robots going back and forth all the time. Mike, I'll get to your question in a second. No need to run back and forth for items and instant placing and deleting as opposed to robots going back and forth all the time. Yes, but we also said I wasn't allowed to build one giant robot factory. The challenge was to do as much of it with belts. So if I now go using robots to do my setups, that kind of defeats the challenge of the map. That's why I have belts everywhere. Mike, you just asked, did you play the Factorio campaign? And if you did, how was your experience with it? I did play the Factorio campaign, and I honestly have to say I have no idea because that was like 100 years ago. I started playing in, I believe, 0.11, which is, how many years ago now? 2 years ago, I think. And the campaign, I know, has changed a lot, so I'm not actually sure. I believe it's changed a lot, at least. So I'm not entirely sure if there's any relevance to the campaign that is in the game today and the tutorials that are in the game today. So I don't know. It's been too long for me to tell you how I liked or disliked the campaign. I remember something with one mission being annoying because there was well, basically because I was extremely inexperienced in the game because it was the first time I'd ever played it. And there was this mission that a few biters were in between you and the spaceship that you had to collect some stuff off. And I basically ended up, what is it called again? Leapfrogging normal gun turrets to, get to where I needed to go. Quickly grab it and run away. So, probably not the correct way of doing things, but hey, I don't know. It worked for me, but it felt kind of annoying. Johnny says, this is what I mean. These partial setup blocks are quite big, and you tend to place and remove things a few times during design. I was referring to you asking what benefit you have from using ghost images for building big blocks over actually placing things every single time, not fueling it with robots. I was referring to you asking what benefit you have from using ghost images for building big blocks over actually placing the things every single time, not fueling it with robots. Okay, so you're not asking me about robots. I don't think I understand the question actually, Johnny. What benefit do I have of using ghost images for building big blocks? I'm trying to think of what meaning you have with the question. Because clearly using blueprints and, ghost images works a lot easier. Instead of having to place down everything myself, but I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Sorry, man. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Johnny. Sorry about that. Right. this is feeding into there, this is feeding into there, that's feeding on top, and that would output a lot of stuff. Alright, cool. These inputs would not change. Let me check that. This is going to a splitter, so that means half a belt, so I need a full belt input. So I can't share that with that one. This is going to a splitter, same story. This is going to a splitter, same story. So the inputs for this doesn't change. It just is a bit lower than the rest, but hey, I can live with that. Not a problem. And I can always, you know, just pick it up the entire thing and shift it up. What did I do over here? Ah, okay. Over here I did keep everything the same height. Maybe I should do that again. Should have enough room, belt-wise, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I know. So, alright. Johnny says, you asked why I suggested to use ghost images and not actually replacing things for the science block. And you're placing things yourself right now instead of designing the whole thing first with ghost images. Ah, okay. Okay. I see what you mean. So, I think I see what you mean. And yes, there is quite a delay. I don't know if I can fix that, actually. Well, we'll see. Let me just try and... Wait. What are you saying? This is interesting. Okay. Johnny says, oh, you only changed a very few little things and didn't have to redesign the whole purple setup. No, because they only removed the one ingredient, which meant I didn't have to use that anymore and didn't have to incorporate it into the design anymore. I could just make a sleeker design, which was just rotating a few stuff. So I didn't have to reinvent the entire thing. So if that was your worry, then yeah, no worries. Everything's good, man. Everything's good. How much is still here? 20. Okay, so more than half is already gone. So let's just keep going. And yeah. Let me check my text. The black input for... the raw input for black science should be, unless they've changed that too, but I don't think I've read anything about it, is 16 belts. Full belts. Purple used to be 15 belts, and yellow used to be 10 belts of input. Cool. Johnny says it now makes more sense. Carry on. Thank you, Johnny. I'm so glad we finally got there. And I will. Reproduction says, hey, did I miss anything? Not really. Just redesigning purple because of the new recipe for purple. And we were fiddling about with trains a bit because they broke those. Well, I think they broke those at least. And we removed this train station here for coal. Coal's almost empty, so that's all that we did. It's quite a bit actually. Anyway, as I was saying, so black was 16 belts, purple was 15 belts, and yellow was 10 belts. Now, with black, or rather purple, no longer being 15 belts, but rather, did we remove, I think we removed like 5 belts, 5 complete belts, right? So that would mean it would be 11 belts in total for to feed this setup, which would end up being 10, 11, 21, plus 16, 37, which is actually what I have room for up here, because I believe I said I had 39. if I go all the way to the top. And I could always start a little bit lower on the outermost edge just to feed the black one. So I think we should be safe moving this entire thing up and keeping it nice and neat at the top like we did here. Now, unfortunately, the yellow setup is so big, it ended up a lot higher than the rest of this setup. So should I, or should I not, move this up? The engines will always be the same length, so this length will not change. We need those twice here. Yeah, I guess we can move it up to there. So that kills about, what, 4 belts? 6 belts? That we have less to spend. I guess we could, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. All right. Paralyzer says 0.16. Yes, definitely 0.16. I always use the latest vanilla experimental version. Don't actually need that one anymore. Don't actually need that one anymore because we are now officially going to make one big one for this side of the setup. Like that. Perfect. Which we will then place at the same height as, oopsie daisy, as that one. So it will be around there. Ish. No. Around. Oh my god. Around there. But you know what that means? That means having to remove stuff again. The most fun part of building stuff. Wait, did I not? Oh, okay, let me make sure I actually give this a nice picture. I'll rename it later, but for now, I'll just do this. Now that we've marked it for deletion, we can actually... I just said 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that's 5. There we go. So we can now... It's going to be one long-ass belt going down, man. Oh, and the belt up, I also need to leave there. That's fine by me, actually. So... If I stand halfway at the halfway point, that should work, right? Yeah, I'm replacing it again. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. That's connected. That will be engines going up and feeding in there. And then we need one belt, oops, long belt going... Well, not there, of course. There. Wait, what? Why am I stuffed? Go build something. Thank you. Make some room for other stuff, please. How much coal is there still left? 17k. Oh, and we might need to replace it again because, or replace it again. Because this entire outer line is not doing anything. But we'll look at that a little bit later. Do we have room again? Yes, we have room again. All right, let's go remove some stuff. Last time, I promise, Johnny. This is going to produce about 16 purple signs per second, around 1,000 per minute. All the other things that I've built up to now produce about the same amount, 1.1 or somewhere between 1 and 1.2k signs packs per minute. So that I can build 1,000 labs. And, yeah, you know, have 1,000 labs do my research for me. I thought that was quite a cool number. Actually, To give a little bit of a spoiler of upcoming things, my lab area is not going to be 1,000 labs. It's going to be 1,024. Because I'm an IT guy, and that's a significant number. For me, at least. So I thought it'd be funny to build it that way. Alright, so now that we've done this bit, let's check up on our coal, and if we can make some room for... we don't need you, and we don't need you, and we don't... Apparently don't need you, and don't need you, or you. Okay, so can we make this a little bit more... Oh, well, that one's always empty. That one still has 2,500 underneath. So I can shift it up again, I suppose. You almost done? Hurry up. Let's just kill the power and do this, because otherwise we are going to be waiting forever. Unknown developer says it would be fun to play with you. You could make a viewer megabase world. Maybe. I'm definitely thinking of building something megabase style. Let's just try and reconfigure this. Once I have my rocket science going, or rocket going. Oh, come on. Perfect. Hopefully I can now stick one right underneath again. Yes! Okay, make it even faster. Yay. I like faster. There we go. Don't need to do anything fancy because the underground trick doesn't work anymore. So we don't need to actually think about that. You can do it like that. Do I have some? Yes, I do. Very nice. Let's stick those up and stick those down. There. Whoops. There. Is that all that I have? That's fine by me. Once more coal has been mined, we should be fine. Alright, perfect. Nope, don't need mines, need power. This should... Oh, millimeters. Alright, like that. Everything's mining again. How awesome is that? And how fast are we mining? 10k still left in that one. Well, that one's almost done. Okay, fine. Nearly everything has more than 1,000 in it still. Alright. I guess that's cool. We can wait. Not if it's backing up, though. Sorry about this. Okay, I was a bit worried. Johnny says I was a bit worried that single purple line output would block itself since you side feed 2 belts, but 16, yeah, 16 is about half a belt. A little bit more, I believe, but a full blue belt can handle 2,400 items per minute. So, and I'm producing about 1,000, so that's a little under half of a blue belt. So it should be fine. Unknown developer says it could be all bot based. Well, I did a bot megabase already. Bot only. And let me redirect this. So it actually keeps flowing. We still have some room in these boxes, so yeah, that's fine. Johnny says you could add lights or something in combination with gimmicks to that 2024 lab setup and have them do some blinking magic, like 60-second science fiction spaceship. Oh, that's... Well, I haven't finished the build yet, so yeah, I could do that. That's actually... it's actually an interesting idea. Thank you. I might do something with that. And then, of course, claim it was my own idea. completely original. Because that's just the way I am. Right. Let's see. This is all going fine. It's emptying out. I'm not too worried about that. Let's just keep going. Why does it... Oh my god. I need to get rid of that. I think I have the other half. Oh, maybe I have them in here. Yes. Yes, 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 I do. Most awesome. So, we are feeding right to left on this half of the science factory. So, I actually need this one first. Yes, I need this one first. I wanted to keep it at the same height, so that would be this one. I don't need that much room between the two sciences because they actually are part of each other, so they can be stuck together. As a matter of fact, I would prefer it, but I need to keep in mind that the engines, the electric furnaces that I'm building up there are not allowed to be beaconed. Otherwise, that setup doesn't work. And it actually slows down speed instead of speeding up. So, that would mean 1, 2, 3. I have a 3 separation between there, so that is enough space for the beacon to be away. Yeah, I guess I could just stick it against it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this is the new area for the red engines. Of course, I'm going to be feeding them from the other side, so I need to figure this stuff out anew. Don't need any of that. Won't be needing that. Can't use that. But I can only do that once the yellow setup is done, yellow engine setup is done, so I know how to feed it. But there's still lots of building to be done, so what were you all saying? You didn't add boxes to the left coal disposal line on the bottom. Yes, I did. Didn't I? I believe I did. Yeah, I think they're all the same, except this one maybe, but I think that's it. I think it should be enough. I think it should be enough. So that's my lubrication input. Okay. Only second or fourth, maybe. Make a concrete road between the separate science blocks. You mean underneath this? Yeah, I could do that. Sure. Sure, I could do that. I'll keep that in mind. And once I'm back in town, I'll pick up some I don't have concrete with me, do I? No. Oh, but the new concrete looks disgusting. It now looks like the old... wait, this is way too low, by the way. It now looks like the old stone roads. All hobbity-bobbity, and I don't like it. I really, really, really don't like it. That one are empty, so we can take those away. Yeah, it's going swimmingly. You're not actually participating anymore. So, I have to think about that one. Wait, oh, you placed them down there? Sure, why not? It's not like I was planning to use them. You know what? Might as well put down the other one as well. Wait, I took it out of the book? Why did I take that? Why did I do that? That's the old setup, so I don't actually need that one anymore. Let's put that back in the book, that back in the book. And select, oops, that one. No, yes, the yellow one. I need the yellow one. There we go. And I suppose... Wait, didn't I fix that already? Sorry about this, but I think I've spotted something horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, I might have done that only in meh. Show. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, between yes, exactly. They changed the look of the. Sorry, I'm being all over the place. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again. Johnny says, "Oh, ugly concrete? No thanks." Exactly. They changed the look of the concrete from a nice, even slab, well, semi-even slab, to like a cobble road, which really, really defeats the purpose of having concrete, because that is a smooth surface, or it should be a smooth surface. Does anyone know how much time is left for the stream? Well, let me check. About a half an hour. Oh, which reminds me. Thank you for reminding me, Johnny. I have an announcement. And I don't know who asked this of me last time. Either you, Johnny, or Mike. I am actually on a holiday right now. I've taken 3 weeks off of work to, enjoy some nice Christmas time, which I actually don't do, but, I just play games. Anyway, point is, somebody said, why don't you do a long live stream? I've been thinking about that a lot, and I really like that idea. So, I've decided to do next Sunday, so that would be December 24th, on the day before Christmas. I would do well, let me not say that. An extended live stream. So I'll start at the regular time at 11, but I won't be stopping at 1 o'clock as I do normal, like 2 hours. I know I run a bit late sometimes, 2.5, sometimes 3, sometimes, even more. But this time it's actually planned. Because I just really like the idea. And I really like streaming, and I have the time, because I don't have to be anywhere that day, like I normally have to be on Sunday. So, I actually have the time to do that. So, I will be doing a live stream next Sunday, like I always do, except this one will not end after 2 hours, and we'll just keep going until we've, I don't know, had enough, or finished something, or, I don't know, me falling asleep. We'll see. So I'm not promising any length, but it will definitely be long. Unknown developer. Christmas is not on the 24th. Christmas Eve might be on the 24th, but Christmas is the 25th. And the second day of Christmas is the 26th. So, sorry about that, but that's the truth. Where was I? I was actually trying to build something. Right, and then I saw my design was a bit flawed, which reminded me that I have to check if I cured my OCD twitch in the actual setup, or if I did that only in my or only in testing. Let's see. This is equal. So this one has shifted, and that one's gone. Wait, why are these without... Oh, I don't have anything with me. I need to remember to put speed modules in there. Anyway. So now this is still shifted. Shoot, I never changed that. I never changed that. In my head I did, but in reality I never did. Plus, what the hell is going on? So I split this off. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to check something. This is half a belt, this is half a belt, this is half a belt, half feeding into there, which would be slower, and that's why I did this trick, so I would be feeding the entire half of the belt into here and not only half of the half a belt. Okay, so, or a little bit less actually. 20 items per second instead of 13. So that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is that this setup is shifted upward. So this is shifted down one. That makes sense. Because we needed room for this thing. But I didn't do that here because I never needed it to. And that's why this is now crooked. That is what has been bothering me for a very, very, very long time. Because that means these assemblers do not line up with these assemblers. So that's definitely something I'm wanting to change. But I might do that offline just to not piss anyone off with my OCD problems. And I need to fill this gap in. And I need to put speed beacons, speed modules in these things. Otherwise they're pointless. But yeah, this needs to shift down 1, I believe. This is halfway, yeah, so 1. This entire thing needs to shift down 1. And these need to stick in place. Actually, these need to stick in place as well. Because these are aligned. Are they aligned though? No, they're not aligned. They're aligned with this one. So everything on this side has to shift down 1. I'll do that offline. I won't bother you with that. So I'll do that offline. But that does not mean I have to make it crooked now. So, what have you all been saying? It wasn't you. Johnny says it wasn't me. So you didn't suggest that. Well, must have been Mike. Did Mike leave already? Oh, not sure. Oh no, Mike is there. Mike says, cool to hear that about the stream. Yes, yes. I should start coding a game again. Okay, unknown developers, definitely. If you have a cool idea for a game, definitely do that. Starting a new game, I'm coding. Okay. What kind of stuff do you make? A lot of different stuff. Mike says, unfortunately, I watch the stream on a phone now and I can't see a damn thing. That is very unfortunate, Mike. I'm sad to hear that. Mike says, trying to get along, don't see any flaws. Okay. I saw a flaw. Alright, so, I don't want to make the same mistake again, so I need to figure out... that means that this design is wrong. That means that this design is wrong. Alright. So, we are now going a little bit deeper into my I'm actually testing stuff and not actually building stuff phase. Shoot, I have nothing to compare it to next to it. So if that is our upper limit, that is our upper limit, right? Yeah, that is our upper limit. So if that is our upper limit, that would be the place to put it. But that would misalign. Would it? Let's see. Yeah, that would misalign that. That would keep that aligned, but then I'd have to shift that over. That would keep that aligned. And then I'd have to shift everything. No, no, that would be perfect, actually. This is... Yes. Yes. Okay, so this would be the best option. Because that... No, because that is... Darn it. It should be like this. Which means that outer line is also... I'm glad they haven't... Oops. Glad they are not placed yet. This entire outer line is wrong. Alright, let's remove that. Luckily, it's just a ghost, so I'm not too upset about that. This one's perfect. I mean, that one aligns perfectly with that one. The other one did not. So, we can now make it align by going like that. Hopefully, that does nothing for the lower ones. No, it does not, but that doesn't matter because we can always shift that over. Yeah, so the upper ones at least align. So let's put that in place. Remove that one and remove all of these because they are now no longer aligned. Is that correct? I can't align it with that one, but I can align it with that one. All right, so does this then still need to shift down? I guess it has to, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure things out. Actually, I could make my life a whole lot easier if I just go like this. Just take the guts. Yeah, just take the guts. Shoot, I should have done that. Hang on. Okay, so we're now in fully in testing mode and development mode. So we don't want that one. This one is actually nicely aligned, but is it aligned with the rest of the factory? Yeah, it is. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, because I do want to shift it down one, which would give me a hole. We go over here. Oh yeah, but this one's wrong as well. So I can't compare it to that one. I'd have to compare it to this one. And this one has a hole in it. So actually what I should be doing is shifting this thing up, not shifting this thing down. The question is, can I though? Because I can't shift this one up, because I need this room. And I exit there, and then I do the splitty thing to feed both sides. But then this doesn't, if I shift this one up, then this one doesn't align. So no, this one has to align to that. So that would make, maybe not. Maybe not. Because I'm comparing it to something that won't be here. I have to compare it to this one, of course, and this one has gaps in between because of the pipes. So I can't actually line it up, these assemblers with these assemblers. So that would not matter. So I don't actually need the gap. No, I don't. So this side is perfect. That, wow, okay, that makes it real easy. That makes it real easy. That means I don't have to shift everything down. I can leave it the way it is. Remove this setup, because I'm not going to use that. And all I need to do is grab you, grab this one, and stick it in there to fit, like that. Perfect. Ooh, my mind's done. Yeah, it's done. Oh, of course I did. I can replace that. That's not a problem. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. Take all of that away. Fine, fine, fine. Where are my robots? There are my robots. All right, here we go. Replace that and make sure I, get it in there somewhere. Wait for the robots to do their thing. Okay, let me replace this setup because I think I can do that safely now. Yeah, it won't override. Well, it will override those ones, so let me override them myself first. And then we can go... Where is it? There it is. Then we can go that way. Now we should have no problems. No, perfect, perfect. No, we're not going to that side. We're going to the other side, so I can take that away. I need way more belts. And way more of these things, and let's see how far we get. Of course, I need a billion beacons, so I need to pick those up. Well, wait, let's wait for these belts to be placed first. Do I still have undergrounds? No, I do not. Hopefully, I still have those in the box down there. Okay, so that is all the belts I need to place. Yep. Let's pick up the box. Let's try and place all the undergrounds. There we go. Perfection. I still lack arms. Green arms in this case. We output to here. Yeah, we do. It is lovely. So that means we need to feed that on both sides with the green. And then we output engines right there somewhere. I don't know. Just guessing at the moment. That gives me a little room for building stuff. So engines come in here. Oops, out here, I mean. So how do I combine that with green chips coming in here? What if I just go like that? Oh, but then I'm... that's unfortunate. Guess I could go one further up, but then that line is not straight. Let's see how much I care about that. Oh, wait, I need to replace the red one as well before I start building, because I have no idea if that impacts the placement of other stuff. That's that one, so I need to go there. Alright, perfect. Now, grab that one and stick it in there, I suppose. Right? Yeah, that seems reasonable. And remove all of the bits that I don't want. Well, it wasn't fast enough. Don't want any of that. Don't want any of that. I need those. I need those. I need that one. Perfect. All right. So how do I now output there? Why do I now output there? I want to output a little bit. Oh, okay. So that makes sense, I suppose. I can rebuild that. Not a problem. Okay. So what if I now... No, they come in on both sides potentially. So I would have to go like this. Oh, my axe is gone. Doesn't really look nice, does it? But it does allow me to do this. And have the same situation over here. And, you know, same is the same. So, same is symmetrical. I like that. Can I do this a little bit neater? Suppose I could. Oh, yes, I can. Of course I can. What am I thinking? I can do this a lot neater, actually. Let's remove all of this. I just remove everything. I don't care. Right, there we go. What if I just go like that and that? That's a lot nicer looking, isn't it? And then we can do the splitty thing a little later on. So we can go like that. Stick that in the semi-middle, because as we all know, there is no middle of a 3 thing. Well, there is a middle, but not with a 2 thing. You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I hope I'm not blathering on too much. Yeah, that looks much nicer. Much, much nicer. And that means we can just do the same thing we had before. 1, 2, 3, and exit, and go. And go. Perfect! Just the way I want it. Just the way I love it. So now we have purple done? Question mark. We're building engines to build engines to feed into this assembler. Yep. And we're building electric furnaces to feed into these assemblers. And that should output. Can we make this a little bit nicer? Can we put this in the middle maybe? No, because I can't lower this actually. That's unfortunate. So no, I can't because I'm stuck. Yeah, well this'll have to do. This'll have to do. I think that's it. I think that's it. How's this coal train doing, by the way? I don't mean the singer, I mean the train. The actual train. It is emptying out, it is still running, so that's fine. Oh, the loop train's here, nice. There's not much stuff being used. Are you still working? Yeah, you are still working. No, you're full. Okay, that means I can just collect a bunch of this stuff, which is great. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me finish off before I return to town, by removing all of this junk and connecting it up the way it's supposed to. Let's empty out these boxes first, because there's less of them. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. I'll just have to turn everything around. Well, that is fine. Like that. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. I don't have any I don't have any stack inserters anymore. So how will I do that? And why are you blinking? Go away. I don't need that anymore. You can go there. And that's a block onto there. That's fine. I need to turn these around, so I have to do that manually. Whoops. There we go. And once I get back and I have some arms, I can do this a lot easier. Yep, true. Timothy says belts, underground belts, and splitters can now fast replace each other. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, and 8 minutes left. Thank you, Timothy, for that 8-minute warning. Let's jump into the train. Do I have enough time to go? Oh, there's the coal train. That's good. That's cool. Can I leave? Yes, I can. So I think I have just enough time to do a quick run for some stuff. Is that my armored train's full? I don't know. I have to check. So I need beacons. I have plenty of speed modules left still. I need to take a bunch of productivity modules. Yes, take the wood away from me, please. Thank you. Don't need those. Probably going to need a lot of those. Yeah, I'm stuffed. Sorry, I need a... Yeah, perfect. I'll stick all of you in there and all of you in there. Why do I have coal still with me? Okay, now it's gone. Beacons, of course. Like, I don't know, all of them. How much is in one of these setups? 100. And I have 2 of these setups. So that's 200. And I still have to build more. So, ugh, I don't know. Alright, I'll take... Wait, what? 130? That's not nearly enough. There we go. I wanted to take about half of that. But I mean, half of the entire box. Well, now I guess I have a little bit more. I have room, oh, plenty, so I'm not too worried. So I have beacons, I have productivity modules, I have speed modules, I have belts, and plenty of those left in the normal wagon. I have plenty of splitters. Do I have undergrounds? Because I think I needed a lot more of those. Well, I only have 150. You know what? I'm just going to steal them off of this box. No one's going to notice. There we go. Mine. Arms. I needed extra arms. I have about 200 there. And I've been filled up with my own stuff again. So, yeah, sure. Let's go. I think I have everything. Should I do a quick check? Let me do a quick check. Whoosh. So, beacons, modules. Ah! It's good that I did a quick check, because I also need a bunch of assemblers. Of course. Pipes? Well, I'm full up on pipes, so that's good. Don't need those. No, this is actually quite good, quite good. I need assemblers. I'm so happy I checked. Do I have room? Yes, I want all of them. Thank you. No idea if 130 is enough, but we will find out. Sign south, here we go. Just a quick jaunt across this ginormous field of rail to the southernmost part of the actual mega factory. There we go, we're almost there. And get up. Thank you. What do I have with me? Assemblers. Sure. Place down assemblers, please. We'll do those first. Is that it? Maybe I brought a little bit too many assemblers. Stuff happens. I don't know. Alright, that seems to be all of them. Hang on. Now, what's next? We want beacons, and lots of them. We can ditch that one. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try and put most of those down. Do you actually do anything? No, you're part of a different design, aren't you? Go away. You do. Yeah, you do anything. You do anything. Okay, you? Yes, you also do something. Wait, what? Why are you skewed? Why is there a... oh my god, there's still a power pole there. Alright, not a problem, I can do that by hand. Click, all the other stuff is there, so... can I right-click that as well? No, I cannot. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Is it correct now? No, it isn't. Why is this a nice line, and why isn't this a nice line? This used to be a nice line. There we go. Now it is. I believe. Yeah, now it is. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm going over time, aren't I? Well, I want to finish this build. So we'll go a little bit longer. A little bit. Wait, is that all the beacons? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need to grab so much more stuff. Here we go. No. There we go. Straight up the middle, because I think yeah, I've plenty of room to build. Alright, that's that. Need to get to the other side, which would be there. Perfect. Why am I stuck? Thank you. Now, we don't need beacons anymore because we've placed those down. I don't need fuel, I don't need lasers, I don't need copper at the moment, I don't need anything else. What I do need, however, is a few green arms. Definitely some underground belts. No, because I haven't used those. So apparently I didn't need those. And of course, lots and lots of modules. So we'll go up the middle again. Wait for this to get placed. Is everything placed? Wait, why isn't this placed? Oh, and I mustn't forget that one. I think that's it. Oh, oh, almost, almost. I'll do this quickly by hand if I can. Yes, I believe I did it. Yes, 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 yes. All right, the rest you can do automatically. Did I run? I've run out of productivity modules again already. That was fast. More speed modules needed? Yes, of course there are. There always are. Thank you. I think we are nearly there. All I need to do is connect some power. Let me check. What is blinking over here? Well, except for power, because that... now I can't see. Oh, it stopped blinking, so I'm probably done. Do I have some more? No, I do not. Awesome. Don't need any of that. New. I think I'm done. Let's power this thing up and see if we... Wait, where are you going? Wait, did I not place those red undergrounds in here? That would be extremely disturbing, because otherwise it's never going to work. Let's make sure that we actually do. Do we have red undergrounds left? Yes. So that means they are now all placed. Ooh, luckily I saw that. I think I'm just going to make my life a little bit easier and just go... Yeah, why not? Big power pole. Right in the corner right there. Because I can. Okay, so now everything is powered. I see some blue triangles there because of productivity modules. But I think we're good. I think we're good. We don't use any red undergrounds in this setup. So we still have our inserters and belts and undergrounds and all that stuff in our belt. So that means it's not actually being used here. So we are not missing anything in that department. Pipes are still here, so we're not missing that. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep. I believe it to be done. Can I compact this a little bit more, maybe? Probably not. No, this is fine. This is fine. All right, so that is the... Wait, where are you robots coming from? Are those the last three that I'm missing? Yeah, apparently it is. All right, pick that up. So that is the new purple science setup. I just checked if you were done. Oh my gosh. All right. And then next time, hopefully next time, I will finish the black science setup next to this. Because they didn't change that, so I should be able to just do that. Wait, why is it blinking now? Oh, that's because of the productivity modules. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I can just pick those up whenever. And then we have everything set up for science. and then we can continue to build rockets. Because we need, unfortunately, with this amount of science being built, we need a 1 rocket per minute setup. Now that's actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be, except it uses a lot of resources, and I'm actually a little bit unsure if with the amount of resources I'm producing over here, if I actually have enough. But I guess we will find out when we build it. But first, black science. That is it for today. All right, Johnny says, "Come on, keep going. We're not going to tell Mom." Well, that is very considerate, and I really appreciate that. Of course, she doesn't even know what Factorio is, so I'm not sure she would actually, mind. But yeah, sorry, I still have this is the last Sunday that I, for at least before my real holiday starts, where I still have to do things which I can't do at a later point. So next Sunday, I promise, I'm going to do a really long one. Barring any unforeseen incidents, of course. And otherwise, if for some, as I said, unforeseen incident, I cannot do a long stream on Sunday, I will do one at a later date, because then I owe you one, and I will still do one. Because now I've promised that I will do one, so I have to do one. But having finished this setup, I will say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.